Welcome back to the show, everybody. When we talk about music here on the show, we every so often talk about supergroups, and there is no organization on Guam that is more emblematic of that term than the Guam Territorial Band, an ensemble troupe if ever there was one, and they are playing a special Christmas concert. I would like to welcome to the Harmon Studios Roman and Jericho, and they are but part of a much larger Guam Territorial Band. Gentlemen, happy holidays.
Happy holidays as well to you, Jason.
All right. Thank you for being here, and thank you for playing for our community once again, because you guys are just representing this big group that together makes some absolutely amazing music.
Right, for sure. I've been with the group for about 2 years now, and it's given me so many opportunities to connect with other musicians around the world, going to Japan, going stateside, and just representing the island and playing music, all voluntarily, but that's just coming from our heart. You know?
And you guys play Carnegie Hall. That's crazy.
Right.
What was that like for you personally?
I remember just setting foot on that stage for the first time with actually one of our flautists, or both of our flautists, Sophie and Joy, and we're about to play our first note, first downbeat, and that is a memory that is instilled inside of me for the rest of my life. It's one of those blessings and opportunities that the band has given me, and they've been able to put the talent of the youth, or even people on Guam, to be able to just play music for our communities and for people abroad.
And that would be like me taking batting practice at Yankee Stadium.
Right. Yeah, right.
Now, Roman, you are a guest pianist.
I'm the guest pianist. Yes, I'm a concert pianist, and I travel all around the world, you know, performing. And I have been a guest performer with the Guam Territorial Band already for several years. I've been here 3 times to be the featured soloist in the Tumon Bay Music Festival, and I'm here this time also to be a soloist in tonight's concert. I'll be playing the first movement of the famous Grieg Piano Concerto with the band tonight.
Phenomenal. Well, one thing I'm sure you're intimately aware of is the Guam Territorial Band. To use another sports analogy, it's kind of like Guam's version of the Harlem Globetrotters, you know, ambassadors of happiness, of positivity,
right, yeah.
and showing that, you know, hey, you can do this too, and we all get along, we're all super cool.
Right.
Okay, so what's on the program for tonight?
For tonight, we have a variety of Christmas themes, very popular Christmas music coming from O Come, Emmanuel, to some things that you may not find traditional in a sense. We have this piece called Minor Altercations, which is kind of like the Tim Burton of Christmas music. So if you ever love Tim Burton music and you love Christmas music, you're going to enjoy that one piece especially. It's one of my favorites.
And Minor Altercations would actually make a really good album title if you're a death metal group, or if you're like Amy Grant or something like that. So like you know, it spans genres and everything like that. How long have you guys been working at this program now?
Well, I arrived here a week ago, and so we just had the one rehearsal yesterday, which is fine, you know, because the Grieg Concerto is very easy to put together. You know, there are no tricky bits, you know, ensemble-wise at all. So for me, I feel pretty confident, you know, that everything's going to go just fine and everything like that. I'm also going to do 2 solo works as well before playing with the band. Very effective pieces for the audience. The Mendelssohn Rondo Capriccioso and the very famous Liszt's Second Hungarian Rhapsody, which everybody knows. You know, so,
very nice.
Yeah.
Is that the Mendelssohn piece from Peanuts that everybody
No. It's just one of his solo pieces, but it's one of his really effective ones. A short piece.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
And that kind of does speak to the caliber of the players in the Territorial Band, because you guys are kind of like the creme de la creme of, like, you know, Guam musicians. You guys are formally trained, years and years of practice and, you know, gigging and everything like that, and going into that. So if people would like a shot at actually being a part of your group and everything like that, how can they get in contact with you guys?
Well, they could just, we're always active on Facebook. That's a great media source, and as well as we have rehearsals every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays we meet up at Ukudu High School, starting at 6 p.m. and we go into the night. And as well as Thursdays at the Guam Museum. And it's always nice being able to have that home for the Guam Territorial Band at night. And you just have that place to yourself, that small theater, and we're making great music.
The acoustics in there are nice.
They're pretty. It's a pretty live room. It's very nice. And if ever so often you see the Guam Territorial Band, a person can be able to just feel free and contact them, be able to get connections with at least one member. And for sure, that skyrockets into connections with the rest of the band.
And again, because it's not one of those, you know, we're way up here and you guys are, you know, just like some lowly xylophone player and everything like that. You guys actually want more members.
Exactly, because like we have said before, we're an entirely voluntary group. We're not paid to do this, but we're doing this out of the kindness of our hearts to be able to provide music for our communities. Music without the support of the communities, everything would just be black and white.
Very nice.
But it's our job as musicians to bring that black and white from the page to be able to touch people's hearts and change how their expression is, be more expressive.
Very true. Okay, guys, we got about 15 seconds. As for the current moment, where can we get tickets for the concert, if at all, and where do we show up?
I believe it's free admission.
It's free admission.
It's 7 o'clock tonight at the Cathedral Basilica.
Oh, very nice. Okay, well, we will definitely see you there. I can't wait for it. We'll let you guys all get set up and everything like that. Thanks for playing for us.
Sure thing.
All right, and thank you for watching. We're not done yet. Sit tight, because we got more coming up right after this.